Post-game live. It was the battle of the tanks, but Knicks tank was victorious over Hawks tank tonight. 112-107. Knicks win. 2-game losing streak snapped. We're going to get you our takeaways. We want to hear from you guys. Phone lines are open, 657-383-1509. We're going to get to the player ratings. What's up with Trey Burke? Are you concerned with Kevin Knox? We're going to get into all that, man, starting right now.
Knicks Fan TV. Y'all watching Knicks Fan TV.
All right, bro. Thanks, man.
Post-game live. What's good out there, Knicks Nation? Salute to everybody out there on this Wednesday night. Knicks win. So you know what that means, JLs.
What does that mean?
We got to hit the music. I mean, listen, man.
It's been a minute, man.
It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute, man. But listen, 2-game winning streak snapped. 4-8 on the campaign, or 4-7. Hey, Tim Hardaway Jr. putting the team on his back with an awful shooting night. And
his arm's hurting today.
Hey, man, that was one ugly game, JLs. One ugly game. I mean, first half, no flow to the game whatsoever. Both offenses. It's like both teams watched that Kentucky game last night and was trying to play hot potato with the wins. Like, nah, I don't want it. You take it. Nah, I don't want it. You take it. I mean, jeez, man. Nah, I mean, Trae Young wasn't even shooting out there, man. Like, it was two terrible teams out there tonight. And there was no reason for us to lose this game. I'm looking at this game. The Hawks had just played last night against the Hornets, coming off a back-to-back. We were fresh, and we just came in there looking like real bummy, man. Real bummy. Like, I don't know if these dudes went to Magic City the night before and had a late night, but there was just no energy. The highlight of the first half, Noah Vonleh damn near had a double-double in the first quarter. Oh, yeah. 3 threes. And, I mean, basically, Hawks come back, end up taking the lead for a while. Knicks were struggling. In the third quarter, they end up tying the game. And we had a nice little surge by Timmy and Mudiay. Not Mudiay tonight, but he was Mudiay tonight.
Wipe that booty off. Wipe that booty off. There you go. Booty gone.
So,
black booty.
Yeah, so you had, closing performances by Timmy and Mudiay, and that was all she wrote, man. Thank God this game is over. What were your takeaways from the game tonight?
Yeah, I'm happy there was no triple overtime in this game.
Yeah, no triple overtime in this game. Thank God, man.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. But, there's so many little takeaways from this.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start. I guess I could start with the return of Tim Hardaway Jr. giving us 34 points.
Yeah. You see how badly he was missed out there.
Yeah, man, we missed him real bad. We really needed him. We really needed his scoring punch today. I mean, in general, it's the tale of two Timmys, though. It's like, man, you needed scoring, but man, you just wish sometimes.
The shot selection was terrible. I thought he was about to lose us the game as much as he won us the game.
If we played a legit team,
yeah,
we not winning that game with the shot selection he's giving us, though.
Oh, we would have gotten blown out a long time ago. Forget about it.
Definitely. Like, there was a nice little run in that third quarter when Timmy was kind of mixing it up. He was passing the ball. He got some nice downs with Cantor.
Yeah.
All 3 assists had to be in the third quarter because I felt like
third quarter he kind of erupted out there, man.
Yeah.
He kind of erupted in that third quarter for real, bro.
Yeah, but that fourth quarter, man, woo. We got it, but it was like the defense and pray that Timmy made it. That's pretty much what
he
it was.
Giveth and he taketh, like Clyde says, JLs. He giveth and he taketh, man. And I got the wrong highlight up there. He did both. He said he did both this. Yo, for real, man.
But yeah, there was a lot of heroes. There was a lot of guys who stepped up this game. I think it was 6 guys in double figures.
Let's go to the box scores real quick. Take a peek. We had Vonleh, Frank, Timmy, Cantor, Mudiay, and ISO in double figures tonight.
So many subplots, dog. I don't even know. This is more than 3 takeaways today, man. This is mad subplots.
It was a lot of subplots, man. Where is Trey Burke? I mean, our guys at Knicks Film School put up an article today or yesterday on basically saying, it looks like Trey could be the odd man out, man. No playing time tonight for Trey Burks did not play, JLs, especially in the first half when none of the guards was doing anything. They was looking like roadkill out there, and we couldn't get Trey Burke a minute of playing time out there, JLs. What's up with that, man?
This coach likes big guards. Point blank, period. This coach likes big guards, and I guess he felt like Mudiay was the guy. Mudiay was getting minutes off the bat from the last game, and it just seems like he had it in his mind that he just wanted Mudiay to get it. I mean, Trey didn't have a bad game last game either. I remember having actually pretty decent shooting game, but he went with Mudiay. I mean, it started off kind of slow, but I have to admit that Mudiay actually is playing better, man. Like, even the defense, I usually complain about how terrible his defense is. It hasn't been looking as terrible since he's been back. I don't know if he's just watching a bunch of film or what, but it's been stepping up, man. And he's shooting. He's hitting shots. He's hitting shots, and he's not falling as much.
Yeah.
I mean, he failed today, but it was actually for good reasons, because people was kind of crowding him a little heavy on the drives, but he wasn't tripping. He wasn't beating himself today, so you gotta give it up to Mudiay, and kind of feel bad for Trey, man, because it seemed like
I feel bad, man. I feel bad, bro. Yo, we like Trey, you know that, man. That's our guy. Friend of the program. You know, story was a great story of him, you know, rising back up to the main roster last year. I continue to say that was probably the only shining spot of last season. But you know, that's the nature of the beast of this business, man. It's a next man up league, and you know they got ISO. They brought in Mudiay the same year last year when Trey was making his run. Clearly, the point guard position is not established yet on this team, so it's trial by combat right now. You know what I mean? Like Fizz said, it's keep what you kill. But clearly, like you alluded to, he's still looking for somebody that brings some semblance of defense out there. And I think that's why you've seen Frank play over Trey. You see him now Mudiay play over Trey. And now, if you look at ISO, he's more or less Trey, but better. Yeah,
man, we gotta give it up to ISO. Actually, I'm gonna give something else up to ISO, because as good as ISO is on the offense, and it seems like his defense is overlooked.
Yeah,
like ISO, he came into the league. He didn't have like a big like defensive type of pedigree. Like, no one touted him as a good defender. But I don't know if it's Fizz or he just like, I'm stepping up this game because I want my minutes. I want on a 46-day on a 2-way contract, but he's been stepping it up on defense and offense, man. And I think he finished pretty okay today. I think he finished with 16 points, 5 of 9 shooting, and his shooting percentage is like ridiculous.
ISO.
Yeah, ISO's shooting percentage is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand how a guard can he keep this up?
That's a good question. I think obviously ultimately when you saw in the Bulls game, you know, they took him out the game quite early. He was able to bounce back later on, and I think as teams get more film on him, like I said, the adjustments, the move is going to be the ball is going to be in our corner to see how we adjust and get ISO some better looks so that he can continue to contribute on this team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's like too, it's like when you have ISO and you have Tim Hardaway Jr., that double teaming stuff ain't gonna work. Like, they was able to kind of double team before, but I don't know if we had Timmy, if that double stuff was happening when we played the Bulls.
Facts, man. So much things to get to, man. We're gonna get to the phones, but real quick, shout out to everybody watching. This is Knicks Post Game Live, the post game show for the fans, by the fans. CP from the Knicks Fan TV. My man Jay Ellis on the other side from the Nick of Time show. Back at it again. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome to the channel. If you're a diehard Knicks fan, hit that subscribe button below and the notification bell so you don't miss the next game. We'll be back Saturday. We do post-game lives. We got the YouTube chat going on. Shout out everybody at Knicks Nation. And we're going to get to the phones right now.
Yo, chills. Gil Humphreys. We didn't even talk about Fresh Prince. We didn't even talk about him yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of subplots, man. Shout out Gil Humphreys. Shout out Stafford Don checking in from Florida. Shout out Robert Paris. Raw Hebrew Remnant. What's going on, man? He's always on the channel. You got some more people, JLs?
Yeah, hold on. Just let's see. Yeah, shout out Gil Humphreys, Brian Paul.
Danny Girl, what up?
Yeah. Shout out to fans, Facebook chat.
Yep.
Kevin McCullough, what's going on?
Chris
Ray
Burks,
Beard,
D Brown, what's going on?
what's going on? I
Jet
think
Life for
McCall's
Life.
in here.
Okay.
McCall is in here from Periscope.
All right. Shout out Periscope, everybody watching on Periscope and Facebook as well. All right, first call of the night goes to Doc. He's actually down in ATL, and he wants to talk about Mudiay. What's going on, Doc?
Mood.
Yo, what's going on, man? Yo, thanks for having me, Jay.
It was definitely Doc that was clowning
Yo,
Mudiay.
hold on. Let me
Take the
get
duty
to that.
Yo, Doc, I was really hoping that you would call
off.
tonight, man. Thank you so much for calling, man, because we need a laugh first.
When the guy asked me what I wanted to talk about, I admit it. I said, like, yo, man. He said, what do you think about Mudiay? I said, yo, he might be serviceable now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Fizdale must have said something to him, but he actually looked the most composed out there out of everybody tonight. You know what I'm saying? He was, when you needed a big shot, he was hitting threes. I was like, yo, I'm in the house watching, like, is this Mudiay?
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Yeah.
But,
Moody gone.
I had to root for him and everything. You know what I mean? Like, as much as we talk about, Trey Burke, coming back and making the start, if he could come back and be consistent like that, that's a good story for him too. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact, man. I think, I've always said, even in our early season previews, JL, is that Mudiay has the best tools of the three, but he just can't put it all together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's what Fizdale sees in him. And like you said, his size is something that Fizdale likes, and it's obviously something that they think they can continue to develop on.
Yeah, for real. That last.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, James.
Oh no, I was saying the size is what he wanted. You saw when Tim Hardaway Jr. was going off the rails, they went to Mudiay to post Trey.
That's something I was looking for Frank to do.
I mean, Frank did it at the beginning. You can tell that's what the game plan was, but Frank just didn't get it in certain spots after that first half, and he got into too much foul trouble.
I'm ridiculous against the Hawks. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah. Hey, you want to know something that people don't realize about Mudiay, right? Like, a couple years ago, like, before the Knicks grabbed Porzingis, I was saying, like, if they didn't grab, like, because I think, I think Mudiay was right after Porzingis, and everybody was rooting for, like, the Knicks grab, what's his name, Okafor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or Mudiay or something like that. So when we grabbed Porzingis, it was, like, kind of unexpected. But, like, like I said, if the Duke if he could keep this up, I'm with him and everything. Another thing I wanted to point out is, like, I hate to say this, right? I'm not, like, wishy-washy, but hear me out, man.
Yep.
Since Trier's been playing so good, man, we should look to start Trier over Nakia, because Ntilikina's his inability, but his unwillingness to, like, attack people is costing us. At least with Dotson shoots when he has it. You know what I'm saying? Ntilikina, sometimes, like, I feel like, put Trier out there now because he's more aggressive, man, like y'all guys said. He takes the pressure off of Timmy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and, but I think the problem with ISO is he's not really a point guard though. Like the way he was beasting out there tonight was in the off guard slot. You know what I mean? I don't think he can't run an offense yet. I'm not saying that he can never do it. I'm just saying at this point, I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah. I like what he gives us at the off guard. I put you like this. If Mudiay keep playing like he did now, Frank better watch out, because Mudiay was aggressive, a little bit more aggressive. It looked like when he was on the court, it was a little bit more calm, and you saw that at the end of the game. Fizdale brought back Mudiay. When Atlanta started making that run, he brought back Mudiay. And like I said, Mudiay, his size and everything, and you alluded to it earlier, if he can get it going together, then it's good. But I still want to point out one thing. Porzingis is still a bum. The Luigi thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to stay like that. I know. Yo, CP, I know Luigi's your man and everything, but that dude, I say Waluigi. All right, we'll call him Waluigi. That's Wario, man. We can't disrespect Luigi like that, man. That's straight up. Mario is only he's Wario,
that dude is still a straight up bum.
Yeah, he ain't playing that
way. But yo, thanks for having me. I know y'all got other callers, man. Keep up the good work, and I appreciate it. Yo, thanks for taking my call.
Salute my guy Doc Ross, man.
Yeah. I just want to point out too that Frank had 14 points, 5 of 10, 2 4 from 3.
That's a quiet 14.
Yeah, 3 assists. It's a quiet 14 because he was hitting those threes.
Yeah,
and,
right.
And he didn't have that much time on the court because of foul trouble. He only played 23 minutes.
Yeah, how the hell you foul out of this game? I mean, this was bad news Bears, man. 2018, my God. Yeah, I was ready to read a book by halftime, man.
Yeah, so I mean,
yeah.
I felt like Frank was aggressive today.
Yeah, I mean, I still felt like he could have done more, especially on Trae Young. I mean, it's not gonna get no easier than that on defense, man. If there was ever a night to try out some new moves, I would have done it on Trae Young, man. If there was ever a night to go back to Chris Brickley 101. Tonight was the night, but 14 points, all right.
Yeah, 14 in 23 minutes.
Okay, all right.
Frank, I'll take it.
Okay, Frank, all right. All right, let's go back to the phones. Let's go to Econ. Econ in Albany wants to talk about Frank and Kevin Knox. Econ, what's going on, bro?
Yo, CP, Jay Ellis.
What's good, bro?
Guys,
how you doing?
I got one question, man. Where my Frank haters at, man?
Yeah.
Where my Frank haters at?
Silent.
I feel like
Silent.
Frank. I feel like y'all underselling Frank's performance. I feel like he really did his thing, you know.
No, I'm trying to sell it up. They trying to shut me up, bro. They trying to shut me down.
I mean, I wasn't that impressed, man.
Jay Ellis always in Frank's corner. Jay Ellis always the one that always, when Knicks fans is spazzing out, he always the one that, calm them down, let them know, it's a process. So I appreciate that for sure.
Got you.
Yeah, he was all right, man. Yeah. He was all right, man. I wasn't that impressed, man.
Trae was not off in the second half when Frank was on the floor. That's a fact.
Nah, he did lock up Trae Young. He did lock him up.
Frank owns some real estate in Trae Young's head. I think a little bit.
He might, man. He might, man. What's your Knox point?
My Knox point is, I don't think he's healthy, man.
He don't look right, Jay Ellis.
The way he's moving out there on the floor, like compared to the summer league where he was so explosive, like I don't think that ankle is right. I mean, that was a serious injury. You're talking.
It might have been a high ankle sprain or something, man. It might have been a high ankle sprain or something, man, because something don't look right, Jay Ellis. He's not moving right. He don't really have energy.
No.
Like, I'm telling you, man, get those Pumas out of here, man. Burn those Pumas, bro. Get those Pumas out of here. Can we get him some LeBrons or something? LeBron got like 15 different sneakers out, man. Please just get these kids some LeBrons or something, please.
He trying to get that bag, yo. Puma's the one throwing out that bag. They got Econ, Bagley.
They rushed it. Puma need to get back to the lab, man. They rushed it, man. They try to bring some 1970s kicks out in the 2018s, Jay Ellis. Come on, bro. My man Knox don't got no springs. He don't got no lift.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. They're bringing him back too early. I read something that said he's gonna feel soreness for the whole season. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's a crazy sprained ankle, bro. And he's 18 though. I don't know. Go ahead, Econ. Go ahead, bro.
He was supposed to do the 5-on-5s, and then they just brought him back for the Bulls game and just paid him like some 5 minutes. I was confused. I thought he would have at least ran a 5-on-5 practice or something.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, with the minutes that he's getting now, it's damn near practice. He barely played.
Barely played?
Yeah. And he don't look right.
Yeah, he don't look right at all, man.
9 minutes. He got 9
minutes.
Yeah,
I got one more point on ISO's efficiency because you're wondering if he can keep it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm looking at his stats and like this is who he was in college. I mean, he shot 47% from the floor, 50% his senior year. He's a 38% plus 3-point shooter. Like ISO is an efficient player. This is who he is.
Now I feel you, but Trae shot a similar percentage in college too. But I'm still curious to see if he can keep it up.
Facts.
But we'll see what happens. I'm confident. I got my eye on him. We'll see what happens.
And Econ, appreciate the call, man. Let's go to Dustin in Long Island. He wants to talk about how the game went and how the season's going. Dustin, what's going on, man?
What's going on, guys? I want to say thank you for letting me talk on the show.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of us missed in, even though we caught the win, a lot of people don't want to hear us frustrated talk. and we all need that together. We got to talk about the frustration sometimes.
Facts. This is the place to do it, man. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, but definitely I want to talk about just run down the draft real quick. This Trier guy, this Iso, he was actually projected to be top 5 pick. Talking a year and a half ago in a draft, in a mock draft. This is a guy that everyone's kind of been talking about and got washed away once Aiden came to Arizona and basically dominated the whole, college basketball league. Yep. So this isn't like out of nowhere. Also, Mitchell Robinson, I've been watching videos of that guy 2 years ago, and that's not even a joke.
Yeah,
he's been going on Bleacher Report for a while now.
That's true.
These guys they're not known.
A lot of these
they've been known.
A lot of these publications now, Bleacher Report, they do their mock draft, their redraft. So I posted one on Instagram on a redraft for ISO. Where do you think ISO would go, Jay Ellis, in a redraft?
In a redraft, ISO right now, well, definitely first round. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Well, Dustin, what you think?
Definitely first round, maybe top 15.
Yeah, I said between say about a little bit after the lottery, maybe about 16 and 24. What you think, Dustin? Where do you think if ISO was redrafted, where do you think he would go in the first round?
Honestly, there was a lot of big names this year that overshadowed him on his last season there before him entering the draft. So I could see him going second round, not undrafted, just because nobody was paying attention to him like that because Ayton was there, man. And he went number 1.
True. True indeed, man. True indeed, man.
But, guys, I appreciate it. Honestly, from a true Knicks fan for years, I am very happy with the start of this season. I don't look at this record. I think that every game has been good. The only game that I truly believe we were completely out of the water was that Bucks game.
Yeah, I thought the Miami game was out of hand, too. The Miami game was out of hand early, too. But I got you, though. They play hard. They play hard. You got to give it to them. Even though tonight was ugly, they play hard. And I'm with you. I don't really the win and loss record doesn't really concern me. I just want to see how these guys are looking. How these guys are looking out there together.
Yeah. And Mitchell's defense, that first quarter, Mitchell's defense, he was praise to that. That was great. Those couple blocks he had, and he was moving around. That was good.
Yeah, that was goaltend, though. I'm not.
Yeah, that was definitely a goaltend, man. All right, Dustin, man, appreciate the call, man. Definitely call back, man.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah, man.
Definitely, thank you.
Shout out Dustin in Long Island. Long Island always gets love over here, J. Ellis. You know what I mean? I know you're a Brooklyn guy. You know what I mean? But
I had a stint in Long Island, though.
Okay.
Hempstead, what's up?
All right. Even better, man. Shout out Long Island, and shout out everybody in the chat watching right now. Virgo Smith, Kareem Maloney checking in from Barbados. Curtis West, Karen Howard, Danny Girl in here. Delano Steele, what's going on, everybody? G. Andrezzi, what's going on?
What up? What's going on to the chat? Rama Herbs, Gil Humphrey still in here. We're holding it down.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Up? Corrupt Killer, I see you.
Absolutely. And the fan poll is up. Vote in tonight's fan poll. It's in the top right-hand corner of the video.
What's the fan poll today?
Yeah, I can't tell you. Then it wouldn't be a poll. You got to vote. Vote in tonight's fan poll. Let us know what you think. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying the stream. That's the 2 best ways to support us. Give us a thumbs up on the stream. All right, JL, let's take some more calls. Let's go to John from Troy, upstate. He wants to talk about the game overall. John, what's going on, bro?
Yo, what's going on, fella?
How you feeling, man? Just talk up a little bit louder, so we can hear you.
My fault. Is good?
It sounded like you didn't do anything. Try a little more.
Hello?
That is louder, bro.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
All right, beautiful.
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas? Yo, I just want to talk about Zoe, man. Zoe is a monster, man. Like, I don't even know how to, like, I actually agree with the last caller. I think it was like 2 callers ago. He said he want to see Zoe start. I think I want to see Zoe play the point too, man. I want to see Zoe in there.
A lot of people
have
been saying that, man.
I want to see him in there with Hardaway.
I know why.
I want to see him in there with Mitch. Noah. I want to see him in there with them guys, man. Like, cause Frank He ain't doing it for me. He ain't doing it for me right now. I don't know. He just ain't doing it.
Even
What
today?
y'all think?
I don't know. I thought I
Even today, bro. Because it's like even when Frank have a good game like today, yeah, it's not on no aggressive. Like it's like, all right, you just made your threes today. That's all. Like, good job, Frank. You just made your threes, but.
It was a quiet game for Frank for me, man. I agree.
14, but he's 50%. And he shot down on a guy who was turning.
But I need you to be aggressive, bro. I need you to be a faster out there on the floor. Like I need he's almost a non-guard. Like it's almost like dudes is out there 4-on-5 when Frank out there, man. Like you feel me? Like
I think y'all going off of the last 3 games and not the game today. I'm to be honest with you.
I don't know, JL. I'm with the caller, man.
Because he shot, this dude shot 10 shots. If you watching the game,
he shot the 3 well. He shot the 3 well, but he was guarded by Trae Young at some points and Jeremy Lin. You're supposed to destroy them dudes.
Trae Young is like
You're supposed to destroy them dudes,
like
JL.
140 pounds.
This is what we talking about when we talk about confidence.
You gotta eat against Trae Young. 20 minutes, dog.
But this is what we talking about with confidence, Jay Ellis. This is the game. You're not gonna get that many easy opportunities against some of the best guards in the league, though. Bro.
Yo. I love how you always call Jay Ellis when you talk. That shit is bad.
Yeah.
But yo, on some real shit. Yo, Zoe is so nice that he's making me forget how trash Knox has been. Like he's making me like did Knox even play? What's going on?
I can't put my finger on what's going on with this kid.
He just came back from injury. He hasn't played ball in like a week and a
half. I understand, man, but even
and you know
still,
what? I'm not even too worried about Knox either. I'm not.
No, it's not to be worried, but it's kind of like, what are we seeing right now? Like, where's even the energy is not even there.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? Even the energy is not even there to take. Let me see, chuck up some 15 shots and let me see what's going on. But the energy's, I don't know, man.
And that's another thing with Knox. Y'all don't feel like he's too everything is a jump shot with him. Like, my boy, pump fake and go to the rack and dunk on somebody. You 6'9". Like, I need to see some of that.
I think we need to give him.
I feel like he's seeing too many jump shots.
Yeah, listen, we gotta give him some time, man. But we anxious, man. Look, ISO's coming in here, lighting dudes up immediately. Come on, bro.
That's y'all dudes' problem, man. Y'all comparing everybody to everybody else, dog. Y'all comparing everybody to the next dude. Everybody has their own journey to go through.
ISO will go up against a giant. He don't care, man. And John, appreciate the call.
You don't
man. We just
care,
gotta
man. He
get
got too much heart.
Everybody ain't ISO. Everybody ain't ISO, dog. Everybody has their own.
Come on, man.
What's that thing about this comparison for ISO?
Huh?
What's that thing about this comparison for ISO?
What's that?
Brandon Roy. I see a little Brandon Roy in my son. What's that thing?
I mean, smaller than Brandon Roy. Both from Seattle products. You got the Seattle products. You got Nate. You got JC Jamal Crawford. You got ISO. You got you got
that
Brandon Roy, man.
You got that hesitation, that all of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see a couple of plays when I see him. I think he got starter potential, though, man.
Yeah.
But.
True indeed, true. Who you guys in the chat think ISO reminds you of? So people say John Starks. He was quoted in the papers today talking about the John Starks comparison. I don't even think ISO was born when Starks was getting busy, man.
I think he better.
Yeah, I get the undrafted comparison, but I don't think their games are alike at all.
Yeah, I don't think they're alike at all. I think they just light skinned and short.
I think it's the undrafted
you know what I mean?
thing.
All right, my dude, John. Appreciate the call, man.
He's a light skin.
Yo, I appreciate it.
they just light skinned and short. I don't see the Starks. I don't see the Starks comparison, man. You know what I mean? But them Seattle dudes balling, man. See, them Seattle dudes are balling. Oh, and Zach LaVine, who torched us for 41 points Monday night, JL. So another Seattle product. Yeah, man. Let's go back to the phone. Shout out everybody in the chat. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Smash that like button. I think the poll is up now. Some people didn't see today's poll, but I think today's poll is up now.
Yo, text me the poll, home.
All right, I'm gonna get it over to you. Let's go to JJ from Brooklyn. He wants to talk about Frank's defense on Trae tonight. JJ, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing, man?
Good, man.
Yeah.
Were you impressed with Frank's game tonight, or were you just impressed with the defense tonight? What was it about Frank?
Well, definitely his defense on Trae Young was great. It was really awesome. The first half, I think Young had no points. Second half, he had like maybe, I think he had one layup against Frank in the second half, but that was really it against Frank.
Yeah, he pressured him. He pressured him well. He pressured him well.
First time the whole season he was scoreless in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was all over it, man. He was,
Nah, give credit where credit is due. Trae Young is definitely putting up numbers. I believe he's first among rookies in assists. He might be like 7th in points. So he's definitely up there. Give credit. Frank did well on him.
Yeah, I think it's deep. His offense 14 points. I know it wasn't. There was nothing flashy about it, but he finally hit a 3. I think it was like 0 for his last 13 from deep or something like that. So it's good to see him hit one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like he gets too many soft fouls. Like too many. If you're gonna foul, at least foul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't understand how he even fouled out tonight.
I know. I think why. I think playing over there where they played that style of play, they don't call those fouls, those, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe it's like he's got to learn, and, in the U.S. they call, those, you know what I'm saying? Like over there, they don't call those tic-tac fouls, so, over here you don't get away with that, but
right.
I think he played good. Like you said, his defense was great, just be more aggressive. I know he had one post-up he had on Trae Young that I liked. It was early in the game. He posted him up and did like a little fadeaway.
That's the move that I would like to see him execute on a night in, night out basis. I want to see him try that move three times a night, Jay Ellis. Because
I feel you. I understand. I know. So I understand. In that type of matchup, I want him to repost him every damn time. But it's hard to do with Tim Hardaway Jr. on your team as well. Like this dude.
Yeah. No, you're right. He was not giving that ball.
He waved off ISO in the last second, son. In the last second shot, he's like, I got an ISO.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, no, give ISO the ball. I want to see him take the last shot.
Timmy was not giving that ball up.
Because Frank's always gonna have a mismatch. When point guards are guarding him, you could just post, just be tough down there. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna. I know someone was saying they want to see ISO be the point, but he's not a natural point guard. He's not going to be a guy who's going to get always involved. He's not like that.
Yeah,
he's not
people
like
his
that type
ball
of player.
handling. That's what it really is. People from New York like the hurt.
Yeah, right. But he doesn't ball handle. He doesn't ball handle to set others up. He ball handles for himself. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed. All right, JJ, man. Appreciate the call, man. Just going to get some other calls.
All right, appreciate it. Have a good night, guys.
You too, man. See you Saturday, man. Yeah, I don't see ISO as the point. I wasn't with that John Starks comparison either. All due respect. Somebody in the chat said Hart though. I think that is where they get that comparison is because they kind of got
it's the
that
undrafted thing.
That fearlessness, the undrafted. I see more Lou Williams. I see if he could be Agent Zero, that would be fantastic. On the court, not off the court,
he might be more efficient than Agent Zero, yo. Agent Zero was shooting percentage.
Hibachi. Hibachi was Gil put up some numbers though, man.
Yeah, he did.
Gil put up some numbers.
Yeah, well, he shoot like 40% though for his career, right? Like 43.
I gotta check. He put up some crazy numbers though in his prime. That's a fact. Yeah, man. Once again, shout out everybody in the chat. My guy Alex Collins in the chat, all the way from Ireland, patrolling the YouTube chat in Knicks Nation. He's sending out a link. If you guys in the chat have specific questions on tonight's game or whatever else, sometimes you can't see the chat. Sometimes you can't get to all your comments, obviously, because the chat is going. So if you have any specific questions, click on that link that Alex posts, and we'll see the question, and we'll try to get to as many as we can. We can't get to all of them. We'll try to get to. We'll try to get to all of them.
Yeah, I'm laughing at my guy Chris Dada's comments. He says. He says Frank needs a veteran PG as a mentor to help. All he has is Mudiay and Burke, 2 lost souls. Damn, so he got real deep. The 2 lost souls.
Yeah, he got real deep. Let's go to a chat question, Jay Ellis. Dwayne Holloway says, I know it's about developing, but do you think we're better off trading Timmy and Frank for assets? We are building a nice front court, but our back court needs help. What do you think, Jay Ellis? I don't think Frank is a valuable, well, maybe, but a tradable piece. And Timmy, I don't know. Some people was bringing that up. People say that, you know, some of the Timmy haters still say now's a great time to trade him now that he's beasting.
Carlito, is that you?
Now that Timmy's doing so well, trade him. So what do you think, JLs? I mean, I don't see it. But go ahead.
I don't think Frank is going to go anywhere. Timmy,
Timmy's the bigger question.
Yeah, Timmy's the bigger question. It really depends who's available.
Yeah.
Like if Durant is knocking at the door, then something might happen.
like if KD called Steve Mills was like, "Yo, I'm gonna come, and I'm trying to get, I don't know, I'm trying to get Clay with me, I'm trying to get Kyrie with me, I'm trying to get whoever." Yeah, Timmy might have to hit the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is KD, and this is two superstars we're talking about here. We're trying to get in here.
I think that's only situational though.
Yeah, that's way down. That's way down the road. I don't. There's no chance that's even happening. Yeah. We're probably not even gonna get one guy. Much less.
Like we're not gonna flip him for Cam Reddish or Zion.
Nah, you have to get some sort of guarantees, man. You have to get some sort of guarantees. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Well, let's go back to the phones. Let's go to Billy in the Bronx. He wants to talk about Frank and his concern with ISO. Billy, what are you concerned about with ISO, man? Hello?
Hello?
Yo, what's up, Billy?
Yo, what's up, CP? What's good, man? How you doing, man?
What's good? How you feeling, man? I'm doing all right, man. Yo, what you in the hallway or something, man? I'm hearing an echo back there, man.
Yeah, no. I live in a little secluded area, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Anyway, this is the deal.
Okay.
They stole my thunder with the John Stark comparison.
Yeah.
Now, this is my analysis when it comes to John Stark's comparison. Now, if you figure out the Trier and Stark's comparison would be that those two players are two players that actually had to fight to be where they're at. It's not like, let's say, in Trier's case, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Knox was basically secure, right? Robinson was secure. Out of those three players, the only one that actually didn't have, like, you know what I'm saying, that actually had to fight to be where he's at is actually Trier. So that's why Trier's working so extra hard to be where he's at. Now, another thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, man. Finish your point.
Okay. Now, my other point would be with the Frank situation. Now, Frank is such a goddamn good guy, man. He's like a good guy. Like, he's the kind of guy that other teams don't even want to trash talk to him because he's like so nice. He's the kind of dude that like he'll foul a dude and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I fouled you." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's probably his downfall. You know what I'm saying? If he was like, if you remember that part of the game where him and LeBron, when LeBron like bumped into him and he kind of stood up, he didn't have a bad game that day. He actually, you know what I'm saying? He was like, LeBron lit a fire under him and he got kind of like tight. They're like, you know what? Who the fuck this nigga? I'm sorry. Who he thinks he is? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's Frank's issue when it comes to him not playing so aggressive. It's like he's too much of a good guy. Even in his interviews, you see his interviews.
Yeah.
He says he's like so proper. He says everything the proper way. He's like too proper. I guess that's his downfall. But when it comes to Trier and the comparison with Starks, if you remember Starks had to fight. He had to earn to be a Knick. Not just a starter, but a Knick, period. And you saw how that, you know what I'm saying, and you saw how that career went. That's what I think is the situation with Trier. That's the way I see it. Okay. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, maybe you guys have a different view. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all could tell me something different.
Go ahead, Jay.
No, I agree with you. I said it earlier. I said they were both undrafted, and that's why people were comparing him to Starks. But as far as their games, no. I don't think their games are similar, but their story of being undrafted and now they're in the Knicks and it making some noise, yeah.
Yeah. I hear that. Yo, Benny, appreciate the call, man.
No, no question, man. You have a great evening, man, and I'm a big fan.
All right, thanks, man. Thanks for the support. Yeah, just got to get through to the calls. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody for calling in. We want to get through to everybody. Unfortunately, you know, we just can't stay on for too long. We got to keep the calls rolling. But, yeah, definitely good points on that. You want to get to a couple player ratings, JLs?
Yeah, we can do that.
Now might be the time. Let's get through a couple. We're not going to go through everybody, obviously, because a lot of guys just didn't do anything.
It was like 6 players in double figures or so.
6 players in double figures. We can start with ISO Noah. He was ISO Noah tonight. 11 points, 13 boards. Yo, he hit 3 threes in the first half, and after that, he thought he was Ray Allen. But I'm gonna give him some credit. He was carrying us in the first half. 11 points, 13 boards, 2 dimes, 2 steals on a block.
Jeez, man.
Plus 16 on the night.
Stat stuffer.
Hey, you know, what are you giving Vonleh tonight?
Man, I'm going to give Vonleh... I'm going to give him a 7.5.
Yeah.
I felt like he was beasting. Like, he had a double-double in the first. And he might have got that 8 if it wasn't for the last quarter. I feel like Vonleh, when the game is on the line, he doesn't want to shoot it. He wants to back you down, and he's caused offensive fouls a few times doing that same thing. He needs to shoot that open 3 that you were hitting all game, dog. Shoot it. But other than that, though, like you said, all the nice little stats were nice, man.
Yeah.
7.5.
I give him an 8. I thought, you know, like I said, I think first half, I thought he played well. All the way around. I mean, he damn near had a double in the first quarter. So I give Vonleh an 8. He got a little gun happy. He got a little trigger happy after he hit them 3 threes. But yo, he shot 5 threes. He went 2 for 5 from 3-point land. 50% on the field. So I give Vonleh an 8. Let's go to Frank. 14 points, 1 steal, 3 dimes. Good defense on Trae Young tonight. 50% from the field. I feel like you're gonna give him an 8, JLs.
No, I'm gonna give him a 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a 7. 50% from the field, pretty damn good. Assist, which was a little bit up. He hurt himself by taking himself out of rhythm by getting these little ticky-tack fouls.
Fouls.
Yeah, I feel like if he didn't get the fouls, he'd be alright. He'd have been a little bit longer. Yeah. He'd been alright. He might have had a career out of it.
I give him a 6.5. I feel like tonight was the night when you're going to go up against Trae Young and Jeremy Lin. Thought tonight was the night he could have, you know, tried a couple more things out there, experimented using them as bait. But listen, he shot well from the 3, 14 points in the night. I give him a 6.5, and plus good defense on Trae Young. So I give you a 6.5. I give him a 6.
Until Tim Hardaway Jr. is out the lineup, he's not shooting. He's not gonna be posting up every time. That's for damn sure.
Nah, that's for damn sure. I won't rate Dotson. I don't think he had a good game tonight. I don't think Dotson.
They jinxed him, man. New York Knicks. When I saw that posting today about the Knicks, 13 straight games with 10 or more, I was like, oh, don't do that.
Unlucky number 13. Dotson had 13 straight games in double figures. Finishes with 3 on the night. Let's skip Dotson. Let's go to Timmy. 34 points, 8 for 22 shooting.
Jesus.
3 assists, 3 steals, plus 20 on the night. What are you giving Timmy, man? This is a weird grade.
Man. I want to give him a 7 too, man. I want to give him a 7. Like, I was thinking about giving him like a 6.8.
Yeah. I mean, for those numbers, yeah. I mean, I give him a 7 because the shooting percentage was terrible. And I give him a 7. I give Timmy a 7.
Like the last 5 minutes, the winning time, was just like, dog.
Yeah, the shot selection. Man. The shot selection was terrible.
Jesus.
And we missed him on Monday, so I guess he was trying to catch up.
I guess so.
I guess he was trying to catch
back
up.
in rhythm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I give him a 7. What are you guys thinking in the chat? What are you giving Timmy tonight? What are you giving Timmy tonight out of 10? Who else? Yeah, let's go to Knox. We're not gonna rate Knox. Incomplete. Mario incomplete. Let's go to Ennis. 30 minutes, 17 and 11. 2 blocks. You got his ass body slammed by Plumlee out there. How you let Plumlee slam you?
Yo, he put the jiu-jitsu move on the dog, man.
He straight put the judo on him.
That shoulder over, your whole body's going.
Yeah,
man.
He straight put that judo on him. That was a crazy play, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dock him some points for that though. What are you giving?
You gotta dock him points.
Yeah, and Plumlee slammed on him. You gotta play defense, man.
Nah.
How you let one of the Plumlee boys slam it on you, man? Nah, man.
You gotta play. Didn't he have 2 blocks?
Yeah, he had 2 blocks, man.
What the hell y'all talking about, man? When do you see Cantor got 2 blocks?
Forget that, man.
You didn't say that in the same sentence.
I'll give Cantor. I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6. Yeah, I'll give him a 6.
Hell no.
Give him a 6. If I'm giving Timmy a 7, I gotta give Cantor a 6.
I don't understand how you give Cantor a 6.
I'll give him a 6.
Wow.
I give him a 6, man. Reef Keep gives him a 9. Damn.
Yeah, I'm giving him an 8, dog.
Oh, yo, liberal, man. Yo, liberal.
Liberal? What the hell? Yo, he was offense. When Cantor and Vonleh were in the game together, they wasn't getting no boards, dog.
Yeah, nah, you're right. They cleaned up. Somebody.
And they was getting everybody in foul trouble. The Knicks was had a conga line to the foul line because of
Listen,
Cantor
man.
and Vonleh, dog.
Listen.
I give anything under a 7.
Because it's the Hawks. Because it's the Hawks. And secondly, they're missing their best player in John Collins.
Oh, is that Cantor's fault?
No, but because of that, his player rating is docked. He's getting docked.
That's crazy. You gonna dock somebody's player
He's
rating?
getting
Somebody
docked.
in the lineup? That's nuts.
And he got body slammed by Plumlee and he got dunked on. That's
he got
the point.
He got a
That's the
double double and 2 blocks.
You're supposed to throw a guy like that in the stands after that. You're supposed to clap
how
back.
do you get a double 2 blocks, shoot 71%, and get a 6? Dog, come on, man.
I'm giving Can a 6.
A double 2 blocks, got the whole team in foul trouble, shoots 70%, and he got a 6?
I give him a 6.5. I'll give him a 6.5.
Dog, man.
I'll give him a 6.5.
The Kansas hate is real,
we'll agree to disagree. I'm ready to trade him, man. I'm ready to trade him. We'll get back to that in a minute.
What you had for breakfast this morning? You mad this morning? Got it off on the wrong foot.
All right. Let's go to Mudiay. Yo, did you hear? During the broadcast, Clyde was like, he was like, "Oh, Emmanuel Mudiay, that's one of my favorite names." And Kenny Albert was like, "Clyde," he was like, "Do you have any names that rhyme with Mudiay?" And I'm like, "Yo, we gotta get Clyde on the show, man."
No, we don't.
Cause we got all the Mudiay nicknames right here in the chat, Clyde. Just come watch the show, man. Just come watch the show, man. You know what I mean? Nah, but you know what? In all fairness, he wasn't Mudiay tonight. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He had some timely buckets. I'll give it to Mudiay tonight. He had some timely buckets. He was the best point guard, I think, in terms of facilitating and getting us into a flow. I give Mudiay a 6.5. I give him a 6.5.
What the hell is happening today?
Yeah, I give him a 6.5.
A 6.5.
Yeah, what you giving him?
Dog, okay. Mudiay, 50%.
50%.
11 points. He calmed down the offense. He hit the dagger over Trey Burke to win the game on a bad ankle. I'm giving him.
Bro, you got to take strength of the opponent into consideration, man. This is the Hawks, man. They were roadkill tonight, man.
You can't dot point. You do what you're supposed to. You got to do what you're supposed to.
Yeah, I'm not impressed. I wasn't impressed. I was happy that he played well. I wasn't impressed because it was the Hawks. So that's why everybody's getting docked a point. Timmy got docked. I could have given Timmy an 8. I'm giving him a 7. For 34 points, I'm giving him a 7. You know what I mean? They could have lost this game, man.
Yes, they could have lost this game, but dog, oh my god.
You know what I mean?
Oh man. Yo, I'm giving Mudiay the full 8 today.
Okay. 8. That's an 8 for JL. What you guys in the chat giving Mudiay tonight? Was he Mudiay? Was he Mudiay? Leave it a comment. Leave it in the comments.
Guy hits a game winner on one ankle. And he's like, nah.
Yo, this game.
He shoots 50%. He's like, this is his best game as a Knick this season. He's like, 6.
This was a tough game to get through, man. Tough game to get through. All right, let's go to ISO. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Had some clutch buckets in the second half. Put Bazemore on his back. What do you think about ISO tonight? What are you giving ISO?
Oh yeah, ISO too. I'm giving him the I'm giving him the 8 too, yo. I'm giving him the 8 too.
I give him a 7. I give him a 7 for the efficiency. You know what I mean? And he gave us buckets when we needed it, when the offense was stymieing. That's what I like about ISO. He gets us those buckets when we need a lift. He gave us a lift tonight.
Yeah, he gave us the buckets. Defense was solid too. I got like some key deflections when the game was on the line.
Yeah.
Also, like the shooting percentage, like dog. come on. he found Mudiay in the last seconds. He didn't do no Ricky stuff and try to chuck up a shot. He found Mudiay in the last seconds for a clutch 3 that broke the game open. Yeah, I'm giving him
Okay. What are you guys in the chat giving ISO tonight, man? What are you guys giving ISO, man? I thought that was fair. I thought that was fair. You guys didn't like my canner rating tonight, man.
Oh, that was crazy.
Listen, man.
This guy has 72%. He was demolishing the Hawks single-handedly.
These player ratings, JLs, you gotta earn it, man.
What did Cantor have to do to get an 8?
You got.
What was the stat? Can I ask you what stat line did Cantor have to get an 8?
The night when he dropped 20 and 20 against was that Monday night? I think that was Monday night. Oh, what was it? Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
One of them nights when he dropped 20 and 20. That was a solid game. That was an
8, 20 rebounds.
Yeah, that was a solid game. You got to take the opponent into consideration too, JLs. This is the Hawks, man. This is roadkill we talking about here, man. Come on, man.
Give me the good game in the stats and the defense, and I'm gonna get on board.
Man. Chris in New York wants to talk about the Knicks win. What's going on, Chris? Was I fair with my canner rating tonight, or was I being too hard on him?
You're being too hard on him.
Thank you.
All right, Chris.
So I say something else.
Yeah, what up?
I think fuck the Knicks, fuck them, they're trash.
Okay. Chris, go to bed, man. Nathan in Jersey, what's going on?
What's up, guys? Good evening. How you doing?
Chilling, man. How you feel, man?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, man.
Yeah, what a big win again. They competed hard. Tim Hardaway Jr., man, he's having a good season. And when they start having the All-Star votes, you definitely have to vote for him. All the Knicks fans has to vote for Tim Hardaway Jr. for an All-Star game because he deserves it. He's putting the team on his back and he's scoring in different ways. He's playing well. I think his first stint with the Knicks was kind of iffy, and he didn't really live up to the hype. But I guess after playing with the Hawks, he learned a lot. And coming back here, I think it helped him out a lot. So I feel like he's a much better all-around player, especially on defensive-wise. He can play defense. So I think what a good player he's been so far this year. And there's one player I like. He's in China right now. I talked to him on Instagram Live last week. He used to play for Syracuse, and he said he would be available on during February time. And I told him what his team was interested in. He said he doesn't know yet, but his name is Chris McCullough. Have you heard of him?
Didn't we have him on the Summer League team? I don't remember.
Wait, Chris McCullough?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember. That name sounds familiar, though. What position?
He plays power forward center, and I think the Knicks can use some depth over there.
We definitely can. Yeah. I'd like to see them send Luke Cornett somewhere, but I mean, if he's available, bring him in. You know, we can use all the talent we can get, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah. Appreciate the call, bro.
All right, thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Oh man, other guy called in, tried to prank call us, JLs. What's wrong with these people, man?
And they have no life.
It's 11:30, man. These inbreds got to get a life. He crossed up Dave. I think this is the same guy that called up talking about that Zach LaVine stuff late on Monday night, man.
Oh, it's the same guy?
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out Knicks Fan TV Dave on the phones, man. He got him again, JLs. He crossed up Dave, man. Yeah, man. He hit him with the left and then switched over to the right, Dave. Yeah, man. Nah, keep letting him through, Dave. Keep letting him through, man. We'll take care of him on this side. That's for sure. All right, let's go to Fred. Fred is a Timmy guy, but he wants to talk about ISO. What's going on, Fred?
Oh, what's good with y'all, man?
How you doing, bro?
I'm good. Yo, I just wanted to talk about the story, of ISO Zoe,
Yeah.
ISO Zoe, he's always been a competitor. Yeah, I know back to when he was in college. If you remember that game, you can YouTube it, him against Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, I heard. I heard he put Lonzo on skates.
Schooled him.
Yeah, I heard he did.
Schooled him. And there's a lot of big games that he stepped up. It was not a big game that he did not show up. and we got really a steal of the draft, and that's why I'm not really like looking forward to the draft because the Knicks did so well. It seems like wherever we gonna end up, I feel like we're gonna make the positive moves. I know you don't want to hear that, CP.
Fred, all drafts ain't built the same, Fred. All drafts ain't built the same, man. I remember one draft when we had 3 picks with John Wallace, Walter McCarty, Dante Jones. They all sucked.
No. I'm just saying, like, it seemed like you watched Kentucky thrash freaking Duke yesterday, and you like Zion Williamson. They do look good. R.J. Barrett.
They look. Those boys look like they're going undefeated, bro. Those boys look like they are not losing. Like, I don't think Duke is losing the game this year. I'm telling you. And that was just one preseason.
But we know they one and done.
Yeah, they
are. We also know they one and done.
They are.
They one and done. But like, yeah, and I also wanted to say, like, y'all, why you give Tim Hardaway Jr. a 7? Like, come on, man.
I gave him a 7, Fred.
He went. You should have gave him at least an 8.5. Like, you don't give him a 7. What you gonna do when they win? When they win in Toronto? What you gonna give them when they win in Toronto?
That's 8-9 quality. That's 8-9 territory now. Now that's 8-9 territory.
If he beats Toronto, I'm gonna say because it's a team game. I expect the whole Knicks team to step up. They got 2 days of practice, but like if they winning that, you got to give Timmy a 10.
Depends. If he drops this 30 on Toronto and they win, that's a 10. That's a 10 to me, JL. It's a quality opponent, and it's a quality game.
And we win. Timmy could drop 18 and we win. I'm just talking about as a team. Like, because Frank, I like when callers, like, shout out to the callers. Yeah. I agree with a lot of what y'all saying. Like, that's why we got to stay on Frank neck. Because, like, seems like Frank listens to us.
I think Frank is watching the show, for real. I think Frank is watching the show, man. Shout out to Frank.
He, to all the Knicks, like, the Knicks got something, even without KP. That's why, after listening to the last time, like, to the rest of the show, I was the callers calm me down, because it's like we don't got KP, but like still these games they do mean something because like it's just we got a lot of talent on the team, and it seemed like every game somebody steps up. So we just got, and I'm not just going off of this game against the Atlanta Hawks. This game was more so about Timmy going back home. And after we seen what they did, they couldn't beat Chicago at home without him.
Yeah, we needed him.
Even with we needed him. Putting up 20-20.
Yeah, we missed him. We missed him out there. That's a fact. Like, that's a fact.
I'm dead ass serious. Knicks will beat the Raptors Saturday night.
Oh, hot take, Jay Ellis. Hot take from Fred, man. All right, Fred.
Next post game. What point of the show is this? We're gonna freeze it.
If we beat the Raptors, we're putting Fred on first, man. You heard it here first, Fred. So call up immediately after the game.
I got you, bro. Right, I got you.
Hot take from Fred J. Ellis.
Yeah, guaranteed win.
Guaranteeing victory.
Dub.
Against the hottest team in the East right now.
Kawhi
who? Fred, man. Fred is an optimist, man.
That's a damn
He's optimist, yeah.
Optimus Prime, he a transformer.
Ace said we're gonna get smashed. Yeah, I'm with Ace. I'm with Ace tonight, man.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to Saturday. I already know how this goes, though. I'm gonna doubt my team until the game starts, and I'm gonna be like, we got a chance.
Hey, listen, I mean, maybe they'll rise up to the occasion. You know, it took them 3 quarters to do it tonight. I think they went to Magic City tonight, man. Last night, man.
Feature Frank over there.
Yeah, they went to Magic City, got them lemon pepper wings and some action, man. That's how it go in the A, man.
Rick Ross wings over there.
Yeah, facts, man. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. What's good, Knicks Nation? Wednesday night, Knicks. Knicks win, beat the Hawks in the Battle of the Tanks. It was a rough one, but they pulled through. If you're just now catching up, if you're new to the chat, if you're new to the show, hit us with a hashtag new so we can hit you, so we can shout you out in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat talking right now. Ace, BK Legend, Nick Reyes, what's good? Nick Cliff D, BK Legend, what up? Stafford Don. JLs, how we looking on Periscope and Facebook?
Oh yeah, YouTube Hemi King. King Benji TV was good. Andrew Dell, right. Dominic James was good over here. Chris Dada, what up, bro?
Chris, what up, Chris? Chris said Timmy's part of the Miami Mafia. He's not going nowhere, man.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
I don't think so.
Mophie Animal was good on Periscope.
Yeah, Timmy's in there, man. Cardi NY 2X Cameron says, listen to Clyde commentate. He always criticizing the Knicks. Yo, the first half was so bad. Clyde was roasting everybody in his Clyde-isms, bro. Yeah. you know when Clyde pulls off that little Clyde laugh? You know when Clyde when dudes commit a turnover, he's always like, ha ha.
Yeah.
that means you did some dumb shit.
Yeah. That
when Clyde hits you with the Clyde laugh, yeah, you're a bonehead, bro. You're a bonehead, absolutely.
Yeah, you should laugh and then rhyme some shit with your name. Oh,
yeah, it's over, man. Shout out Awesomeness. We got some super chat. Shout out Michael Parker. He says, shout out to the chat. CPJ else, what up? Alonzo Trier reminds me of OKC Thunder version of James Harden. Well, if we could get that, that would be amazing. You know what I'm saying? Ace says all our point guards are trash every week. We're gonna want to play someone different. And Frank super trash. We need to see the ISO zone. Ace said we need to see the ISO zone and Timmy combo, but Trey gotta stop hating on ISO. But Timmy gotta stop hating on ISO.
Yo, I'm mad, Timmy. Yo, chat. Let me know, who do you want taking the last shot, ISO or Timmy?
Yeah, they were battling for it.
Yeah, cause I saw Timmy wave ISO off, and I was like, nah, son, don't do that.
They gonna have a moment like Fresh Prince when Will and Carlton was on the basketball team.
Oh, that's happening.
And Carlton grabbed the rock from him, and
that's happening.
That's gonna be Timmy, man. Timmy gonna snatch the rock from ISO one day and chuck up like a 40-foot three. You know what I mean?
I mean, that happened today.
It happened today. My man shot a 3-pointer. We was up by 6 JLs with 1 minute left. You would think he would try to run down the clock a little bit. My man takes a 25-footer.
Yeah, off the curl.
Off the curl. Like, yo.
Oh, Carlton, chill, man.
That Fred, that's your man's, Fred. That's your man's, man. All right, we got a couple more calls, and we'll wrap up. We got Che, we got Q, then we got Rick. Let's go to Che. He's in El Paso. He wants to talk about the game and Mudiay. What's going on, Che?
What's going on, fellas?
How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. First of all, man, I straight up love the chat, man. I tune in at work, man, to just listen to y'all. I mean, I'm working right now.
Appreciate it. You sound like you got your work voice on, man. Like you don't want to get in trouble,
man.
Man.
11th hour, dog. I know that voice very well.
Yo, shout out everybody at Change Job. He's not working right now.
Yo, snitch.
Facts, man. Facts. Nah, but I mean, shit. I mean, the only reason I'm not doing that right now because I got vital signs for some babies doing like a little bit. So like, I ain't got much time. But
okay,
like I was listening to what y'all was saying in terms of Timmy and Lonzo, man, and I think Timmy should take the last shot, man. Reason being, he's a lot more experienced. I mean, I'm not a big Timmy fan, man. Like I think dudes in the chat rating him way too high. Like they're rating him at an 8. I'll give him like a 6.5 until he starts shooting a little bit more consistent. Because 8 out of 20 is not consistent enough for me, and he be just chucking up wild shots. You know what I'm saying? But
I would say by and large, in fairness to Timmy, and so far we only 12 games in. I would say by and large, he's had better games than tonight. Than more so than not. JLs.
I agree with you 100% on that. You know what I'm saying? But like in terms of Frank, man, like I agree with some of the callers. I think Frank was listening in on the chat. You know, I think when we get on Frank hard, you know, I think he actually goes out and try to play a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think he's the listen, man, I'm a big Frank fan, man. But he has to be aggressive, man. He's a great defender. But I mean, if he's not offensive, if he's not, effective on offense, then there's no point in really keeping him. Like, I support him in the chat 24/7. I'll be fine with these guys about it, but I don't think Timmy's going to stay on the team, man. I think next year they have an opportunity to bring in some great first rounders, and Timmy and other people that pick up a lot of cap room. I think that they're going to release those guys and try to upgrade to people that's a little bit more consistent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could tell me something different. But what exactly do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's possible, and appreciate the call, Che. Yo, get back to work, man. I mean, it's certainly possible, Jay Ellis. I don't think it's probable. I mean, what you think?
It's possible. Like I said, it depends on what happens. Let's be clear too. Shout out to Steve Mills. Steve Mills gave Tim Hardaway Jr. a trade kicker.
Yeah, right. The trade kicker. Gotta
so
take the trade kicker into consideration.
Like, that team gotta take on that little $8 million plus or whatever is left on that trade kicker.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be easy to move Timmy, y'all.
Yeah. I mean, he has to keep this pace. He has to play at an all-star level.
Yeah.
I'm definitely voting for him. We gotta start a campaign. We gotta get Timmy to Charlotte. You know what I mean? We might have to start up a campaign. Election is over. Might have to start our own election, man. Get Timmy.
Georgia's not done.
Yeah, Georgia ain't done.
Yeah, my girl's not done in Georgia. She's having that runoff election.
Oh yeah, is that true?
That's well, she's campaigning for it. That's the last I heard this afternoon before I checked. But yeah.
Yeah, man, that's the
politics talk. I know.
Yeah,
I ain't tuning for that.
I'd rather talk about Knicks politics and we need to elect Timmy to the All-Star game. CP the artist was at the game. Shout out CP the artist. That's my little brother. He went to the game. A lot of Knicks fans in the building. You know what I mean? You see this thing with the Hawks, JLs, that they got the barbershop. You can now get your hair cut while you're watching the Hawks game.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Damn, they got bundles now?
Now they got they trying anything to get you in the game because
I might have to go.
God knows they don't want to see the damn Hawks in there. That's for sure. So you might as well go get a haircut and whatever the hell's going on.
At least my beard. I haven't had a haircut in like 10 years.
You need a lineup, man. Go get a lineup, JLs.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Q, what's going on, Q?
Yo, what's good, fellas?
How you doing, man?
What's good?
Chilling. What's good with you?
Doing good, man. I'm not in a bad mood, man. I just got from practice and everything, so I'm in my basketball mood and turning on the next game. So
your kids let you down, man. What happened? What, your team ain't playing right?
No, they doing good. You know what I mean? We had we've been preaching defense for the past month in training camp, so we're almost ready to go, man. We did a little touch on the offense, but still a lot of work to do, man. And I'm not in a bad mood until I turn on the Knicks game. I'm in the third quarter, and we're just sloppy, man.
It was a tough game to get through, my guy. That's why I gave Canada that low rating, JL. The game was just terrible, man.
That wasn't Canada's fault.
I know. Man, I was throwing everybody under the bus, man. I wasn't pleased, man. I was not pleased.
See, the crazy part is I get the Atlanta announcers, so I can't hear Clyde, trashing them.
Oh, yeah.
But even the Atlanta's announcers were, laughing at us. Like, look how sloppy the Knicks are. I'm like, look how terrible you guys are, too. But at the
Q was tight.
I'm like, come on. Come on, man. Come on, Neek. We good, but you got to stop that, Neek. Your team is just as bad.
Yeah.
But, you know what? I think Frank bounced back, man. I see him a little bit aggressive. He's a little more aggressive, looks a little more confident. I'm happy about that because I want Frank to win, man. And you're right about Timmy, man. We got to get Timmy, in the All-Star game because at the end of the day, Timmy's been our best player. Maybe he may have not been, consistent with the shooting, but Timmy's putting up numbers, man. He's got that fire, that flair. He's not afraid of the moment.
He's
we gotta
leading.
Get on,
he's leading.
Get on
all
the back
credit.
of Timmy, man.
Yeah. Give credit where credit is due.
Yep.
And Q, appreciate the call, man, because we're gonna wrap up in a second.
You're good, Mark.
Yeah, JL. I seen him. You know, Timmy got the guys together in the huddles. You know, he's holding guys back. You know, Hazonia got a little testy today with the refs. You know, so like I said, like Q said, give credit where credit is due, man. We got to get behind him. But we crush him when it's due. You know.
Yeah, man, we crush him when we do, man. The preseason he was playing terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible, and we was getting at him.
Yeah.
Like get the shot selection right. He started playing better during the season. He was giving him his props.
Yeah. It's like your little brother, man. You know what I mean? Like, only you could talk shit about your little brother. But if somebody else do, like if somebody that was a fan of some other team was like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s trash, they could never out-debate me on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I would crush him. JLs. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to talk about my little brother like that, man.
Doing that.
You know what I mean?
That Dinwiddie.
Yeah, facts. Including bum-ass Dinwiddie.
Bum-ass Dinwiddie.
Yo, listen to this, man. This guy Bondi from the Daily News, shout out Stephen Bondi. I guess he interviewed Derek Fisher. Fisher says, if I knew the triangle was a requirement, I never would have taken the Knicks job. I'm like, what?
Wait, what?
Fisher, if I knew the triangle
I heard what
was
you
a
said.
yeah.
I'm trying to get my thoughts together because I could have sworn when he interviewed for the job with Phil Jackson that Jackson was kind of upfront about
like
the triangle
shut
being
up,
part
man.
of it.
I don't even want to.
Is he drunk on it? That's why Barnes got at him like that.
Shut up, Derek Fisher, man. Be quiet, man. Man, in fact, let's boot Derek Fisher, man. Where's my boot audio, man?
Boot this man.
Get out of here, Derek Fisher, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
That's crazy.
Yeah. If I knew. Bro, you was the only team in the league that wanted you as a coach. How much millions of dollars they gave you, and you didn't know that the triangle was a requirement? Like, get out of here, man. He's a bum.
We don't believe you.
He's a bum. Get out of here, Fisher. We booing him, man. He's a bum. He's a bum, man. Let's go to my guy. One more. We got Rick, and then we got CP, and then we'll wrap up. Rick from Jersey. What's going on, Rick?
Well,
oh nah, yo, that's the same fool, Chris.
Yeah,
yo. Now we blocking that number, man. He can't call back, and he's calling back from his real number. Like, I should really throw his number up on back page right now, man.
I mean, let's do it.
Yeah, we might have to put Chris in the program.
Put that on Knicks chat.
We might have to get Chris in the program. You know what I mean? Nah.
Let's put that on the Knicks chat, though. Since he wants prank, he likes pranks so much.
Facts. CP the artist. What's going on, man?
I'm petty. I'll do it.
Don't put my number on the back page, little brother.
Nah, you good, man. You're a supporter, man. We got you, CP, man. Yeah, that's Chris the troll, man. We gonna put his number up on back page.
Yeah, man.
That's a hobby of mine.
Yeah, I just got off a martyr. Came straight home to talk about the game.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of things I saw, man, it was a sloppy game, whatever. I know you guys probably talked about that already.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if when you guys watched on television, because I was at the game, the interaction between Canner and Fizdale. Did y'all pick that, like, Fizdale, him and Canner kind of, like, not looking like they're on speaking terms?
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Good call, man. What was it looking like? What was the dynamic looking like?
Here we go.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Marcus Gasol part 2.
Traditionally, like when you see the players sub in and out, they give Fizdale a high five.
Mm-hmm.
Before the half, Canner just walked behind Fizdale, and Fizdale didn't even like reach out to him. And I've seen this a couple of times, like live. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, ooh, you know what I mean? So I didn't know if they picked that up on television.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Their thing, and then he went like at the end of the bench, whatever. So I think we should kind of look out for that.
Yeah, he listen. I mean, JL said it's a Marcus Gasol part 2, but We should trade Canada, real talk. Trade him. I'm
I
with
agree.
the trade,
I agree.
JLs. What you think, JLs? I'm saying trade him. Nah, I know. I already know your stance, JLs.
I mean, it might be time. I mean, like, listen, like you know me, I'm a Cantor guy, but if it's looking like Fizz and Cantor aren't getting along, he might not be here past next season because of him coming off the bench. He's not gonna like that. He's not gonna want to take a pay cut.
Trade him. Now's the time.
Yeah, it probably is the time to trade him.
Trade time. Matter of fact, if he wants to start, I'll start him. Fatten him up. If you want to make the All-Star team, I'll give him the ball every single time, JLs, and trade him. Straight up. Just trade him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And CP, thanks for the call, man. This is your first time calling, bro. I appreciate the support, man.
Yeah, man. I had to see how my little brother's doing, man.
That's the fake CP. All right, my guy. I'll check you, man.
Whatever, man. I'm verified, man. I'm verified.
Those bigs, brother.
Yeah, man. CP, man. I told CP play me one-on-one for the rights to the name, man. He
did?
Yeah, he's dodging me.
Oh, he lost?
He's dodging me. Yeah. he's dodging me. Now, for real, man, listen, I like Cannon, man. I tell you guys this all the time. I like Cannon, but he's not a building block. He's a good player, but he's not a building block, JLs. This is not what you don't want to sink. He's making $18 million this year. How much you think he's going to want in the future? 20 plus? You gonna put $20+ million on a guy like this? You're crazy.
No, I'm not gonna give him 20 plus. I'm not even sure if teams is gonna give him 20 plus.
You're crazy.
Next season because of the way the NBA is built, the way the centers are playing right now.
Yeah.
But I don't. He's probably gonna get more than what we can play on next season, considering we're looking for a big free agent.
Yeah. I don't see it, man. I don't see it, man. You know what I mean? What do you guys think of the chat, man? You guys, are you guys tired of Canada? I know Anthony Valentino, he's a Canada. He said we should build around him and KP. I don't agree with that, Anthony. Sorry, man. I don't agree with that. Reef Key said he works too hard. Yeah, he does, but this is a business, people. This is not, you can't get sentimental with these guys, man. You can't get sentimental with these guys, JLs. If you get sentimental, JLs, you end up paying the price down the road, man. And that's just what it is. You got to cut ties, man.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It is what it is. I like certain guys on the team. I like Cantor. I like what he produces, but if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense.
I don't think it makes sense. IOP says he can't play D. He's not the type of Fizz player. Anthony comes back. He says, who does defense? No one. Defense wins championships, Anthony. Come on, man.
Yeah, but it's like a game like today is like one of those games where you see
what
you do, where he's just kind of bullying people out there and they can't really stop him.
Listen. He's a valuable piece.
Yeah, he's a valuable piece.
But he's not a building block piece for that type of money.
Yeah, it's the money. But he's a valuable piece.
BK Legend says he's tired of Canner. He's tired of him. Reef Keefe says he can score and 20+ rebounds. But, I mean, listen, some people say those stats are hollow, JL. So, what does it really mean?
I mean, I don't think – it depends on the situation in the game.
Yeah.
Like today, Mitch was doing all right, was doing pretty well. But it was obvious that Cantor kind of was a load out there and they couldn't handle him. So, a game like today, those stats definitely weren't hollow. They could not handle Cantor and violated it out there. Like, there was zero chance.
Saya Joe Kim says he's a stat padder. He says he's David Lee's doorman. Oof. He downgraded him, man. Shout out to D. Lee. Once a Nick, always a Nick.
Well, David Lee is a millionaire, so
that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Let's go to one more. We'll go to one more question from the chat, and then we'll wrap up. G says, "Do you think Knox is giving 100% effort on the court?" Yeah. Go ahead.
It's hard to say today because it's only his first game back from injury. I know in general, when we first started talking about getting Knox here, I felt like he was lackadaisical on defense, and I've seen spots of that. Even today, he kind of went under a screen when there was mad room to fight. He was just like, I'm just going on the screen, and it ended up being a 3. So to answer your question, I do feel like he has some lapses where he's kind of just chilling on defense. And then
I just can't put my hand on it, man. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not concerned. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. Like you barely played, and just I don't know if the ankle is still sore. It's crazy that they say that he's going to be in pain all year. So that means does that mean that there was structural damage? Was it a high ankle sprain? That sounds like a bad sprain. Like for a kid who's supposed to be 18 years old, an ankle sprain. I mean, most kids at 18, you sprain your ankle, you bounce back the next day. You know what I mean? These kids are made out of rubber band. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had a rude awakening when I was 18. I sprained my ankle the same day and kept playing.
Yeah, granted, we're not in the NBA, but I'm just saying, like, the nature of the injury.
Yeah, his sprain was bad though. His looked bad.
Yeah, it looked bad. So I'm just like, if he can't even handle more than 5 minutes, then why are we playing him at all?
And to be fair too, it's his first game back from an injury, and he's only been like he hasn't had that many games under his belt. He's played like 4 games or something.
Probably, yeah. I don't remember what game that Celtics game was, but yeah.
So I'm not gonna overreact from today's game. I think he hasn't played in 7 days, and he's only played like 4 games in the NBA altogether.
Okay. Fair enough. Once again, we're gonna wrap up. If you guys haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel. What else, JLs? I had statement games. We're gonna be doing another statement games this weekend on Sunday, so stay tuned for Saturday's show, and we'll give you the details on statement games, how you could win. $10 NBA gift card will be up for grabs for a few people. I believe the last statement games we have 4 winners. 4 people went home with a with $10 gift cards to the NBA store. So it's real easy, real dope game to play, and we'll get you some more information on that on Saturday. Smash that thumbs up, smash that like button for us.
Yes, subscribe and follow. Subscribe
and follow.
I'm on the road to 1,000, damn it. I'm trying to get there.
Yeah, man. I'm on the road to 10. I'm trying to get to 10. What I need you guys to do, share this video. If you like this video, if you're a diehard Knicks fan and you know other Knicks fans, whether they're your friends, your family, share this video with them. Let them know about the post-game show. Let them know about the live callers, the YouTube chat, me, CP, and Jay Ellis. You know what I mean? If you're a fan of the show, that's the best way you can support us, is by subscribing and sharing our videos with like-minded Knicks fans that want to enjoy the chat.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. Knicks Fan TV Dave said he's on to Chris now. He said Chris the prank caller bandit. He crossed him up a couple times. He said Chris is done for now. No more.
No more Chris.
No more Chris, man. Sorry, man.
Yo, call back Chris one time. We putting your number on.
Oh, he's going straight on back page.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Looking for love. You know what I'm saying?
Word. I know a few bathrooms.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a wrap for Chris, man. It's a wrap for Chris. He just entered into the program. He doesn't even know it.
Yep.
Yeah, man. All right, JL's 4-8. You know?
Yep.
4-8. Saturday night Knicks against the Raptors.
That's a toughie.
Yeah, man. We'll see you guys back here. JL, I'm gonna hit the theme music, send it over to you. And yeah, man, showtime.
Listen, man, podcast dropped today on my YouTube. I want to watch it. I'm telling you right now, you do. So watch that. Link is in my description for all my social medias: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All links in the description. Also, merch is here.
You got the merch today?
The merch today.
There
got
we
the
go.
Knox is ready.
There we go.
Merch link is in the description as well. Hoodies are coming on the way.
Okay.
Working on getting those out this
week.
weekend.
It's snippy out there. They need hoodies, JL. It's just getting cold out there, man.
I know. Someone was hitting me. Nick kept hitting me. He's like, yo, let me know when the Fizz hoodie's ready, son. I'm getting it that day. I'm like, all right, I got you. Just working on it. But
Facts,
yeah, and
man.
That's it. Follow and subscribe. Please follow and subscribe.
Yes,
on my
sir.
SoundCloud, YouTube, and Instagram, all that.
Yes, sir, man. And yeah, man, you guys know me, CP, Knicks Fan TV, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Knicks Fan TV, always on, always talking Knicks. Subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up button if you like the show. JL, let's hit the chats and shout some people out. Shout out Reef Keith for coming through, BK Legend, Nick Reyes. Go ahead, JLs.
You all right? Let's go to Facebook. Shout out to the Power Ride Joseph. I had to read that 3 times. Dre Beard was good, man.
Cliff D, L Marshall, Agent Super Argo. Shout out everybody, man. KR, shout out KR.
Mark Mancini, King Benji TV, Andrew Dell, Hema King was good. All right.
Yeah, man. Alex Collins, appreciate you again. Above the Rim, always appreciate you guys, man. All the regulars. Troy Flett, appreciate you. Boarding Brian, Anthony Valentino. Go ahead, JL.
Yeah, Casanova, Dominic James. Yeah,
man.
All you guys, yeah. That's
Anthony Connolly, man. So, yeah, we'll be back Saturday night. Knicks versus Raptors. Back here for the post game. Be here. Call us up. Let us know your opinions. Thanks for everybody that called in, everybody that weighed in the chat. Salute to Knicks Nation. If you're watching on the replay, leave a comment on the game. What'd you think of the game? Vote in tonight's fan poll. And, yeah, man, we'll check you guys on Saturday. Peace.